do is actually just kind of show you how it really works so you can understand how easy it actually is to use and how well it would actually benefit your company.
Okay.
Some of these different tabs and things like that, you can actually get this is really an overall view of the current standpoint of your company. How your salespeople are working, how productive. Yes, Awesome Desserts, yes.
Okay.
This is just like a makeshift design, but this is what the actual front page would look like when you open it up. As you can see, it looks like a lot, but if you read it, everything is pretty much all self-explanatory. For instance, if you want to just see a summary of how your salespeople are performing, all you do is click on this one that says Customer by Sales Rep Summary. So you can look at your customers and which salespeople are actually attached to those customers, and it allows you to manage how your people are performing. The good thing about that is everything is online. So you want to make sure that you said that you want to make sure they are able to use it. Are you familiar with the internet at all?
With the internet?
Just the internet itself. Like I'm sure you've heard of the internet previously, right?
Well, sure.
Okay. Well, that's the good thing about NetSuite. It's actually all online. You have your own secure login, and you can access the performance of your company at any time. What it'll allow your sales reps and chefs even to do is anywhere they have internet access, they can actually log on at any given time, and anything that happens within your company, they can actually upload it. So everything's going to be real time. Whenever you look at this, you're looking at a right now snapshot of your company and how things are actually performing.
Well, that's not good because I really like to keep things private in our business, and I don't like to, if they've worked hard to get into certain leads and things, I don't want them to steal each other's leads, or and also like I said, our company's very, very private. I like to keep everything private, so I don't want people to get in there and be able to get all this data.
Okay, that's understandable. So if I hear you correctly, what you're saying is you don't want your different salespeople to be able to look at each other's different leads to make sure that nobody will do any foul play or anything of that nature?
Right, or just to even be able to see the data.
Right, okay. Well, the good thing about NetSuite is you're the head of the company. You already know all the data. What happens when you do the login, you're the only one that would have access to such information. It would be actually a different setup for your different salespeople. They can see their performance, but they won't be able to see the individual salespeople's performance and how they get their leads. They would only be responsible for making sure that they know that they're taking care of their own portion of the company and any forecast that you have set for them, but they wouldn't be able to actually access the same portions that you would be able to access. Because everybody has their own secure login, then pretty much they can't see the things that you can see because you're the head honcho, obviously, and you've done a great job with that. But that's what NetSuite will actually do. It allows you to customize it directly to you, and also allow you to customize it the way you want your salespeople to see it. Does that fully address the concern for you today?
Well, I mean, it seems to make sense. I don't know. I have to see it in more detail.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and show you what it might look like from a salesperson's point of view, or even somebody else in the company. Right here, what you can see is, like for instance, a salesperson, they can see their own notes and they can see the companies that they work with. But what it doesn't allow them to do is look at what another sales rep company that they're actually working with. So it won't allow them to see the leads or anything like that. So whereas you can see here, you have access to everything. You have full control, 360 view of the whole company. Whereas a salesperson or a sales rep would only be able to see their portion and what they're responsible for. Does that address the concerns for you, or is there more that I would need to explain to you?
Well, I don't know if we'll have time today, but yeah, I mean, it addresses it.
It fully addresses your concern? Okay. Well, based on what I've showed you there, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to incorporate NetSuite into your company today?
Well, I think that based on what you said, it sounds good. I'd probably want to compare it to other data management, client management software. Some might be cheaper and less complicated, and just a little bit easier to use. Possibly, I'd have to compare them.
Okay. So if I'm hearing you correctly, again, you want to make sure that you're going to get the best value for your dollar, and make sure that you're buying the right software package that would work for your company.
Right.
Okay. Well, I actually have another aid that I can show you if you would like to see. I actually have some customer testimonials, but what I also have is actually a scorecard that actually weights and grades the different top CRM software companies right now. And if you look here, you'll actually notice that NetSuite actually outperforms the two other leading. These are the three leading, but NetSuite actually outperforms all three of them based on pretty much every criteria. NetSuite outscores each one of them in this sense. So what I can do actually is guarantee you that you will actually be getting not only the most up-to-date information, since it's all online in real time, you're getting the best software package, you're getting the best system.
Hold on a second.
Sure.
Hello? Okay, yeah, I'll be right there. Sorry about that. You know, business is, I got a meeting I gotta get to here.
That's definitely understandable. That's understandable. You're a busy guy.
All
I
right,
don't
so
want
you're
to take up
saying
too much of your time.
this is very good.
Yes, right here, this is us right here. You'll see here that we outperform everybody. We have the best overall score, and that's why we're actually #1. Because of the different consumers, they actually, when they get it in their company and they actually begin to use it, they can see that, wow, this is second to none. And that's why we have such a great customer base and so many people that love our product. And that's why I would like to offer that product to you also today. If you have time,
one and wrap it up.
if you have one more thing I would like to show you is how productivity does go up when people incorporate it into their company. Would you like to take a look at that?
Well, I'm actually, I gotta get to this meeting, but,
Okay.
you know, it sounds good. You know, why don't you give me a call and I'll, maybe we can set up another time at some point and we can make a decision on it.
Okay, so I understand that time might be a little bit of a restriction for you today.
Yeah.
Would you like to go ahead? I have a free time next Thursday at 5 p.m. Would be able to go ahead and set that up for you then?
Thursday's probably a little hectic. You know, next week's pretty busy. Yeah, maybe give me a call next week. We'll set something up.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and give you a call. You have my card, and you can actually let me know what would be the best method of contacting you. Just a call, or should I send
phone
an
call's
email?
good.
Phone call be
Yeah,
good.
that's the best thing.
Okay. All right. Well, definitely. I thank you for your time
Yeah,
today.
thanks a lot.
All right.
I really appreciate it. Nice meeting you.
All right.
And this sounds like a real good strategy. We'll get back together.
Okay.